The journey of these men, and some of the surgeons as well, began a mile off in this direction. And imagine, if you will, let's start with a soldier. These men are veteran soldiers. They go into battle and they have seen this before. And they know that their survival is a function of one of two things depending on their beliefs: God or chance. And they go into battle with no control, or very little control, because they're moving as a large organism, not as individuals, but as large organisms. And they know at any moment the shell could strike, the bullet could strike, and their lives would change. I had begun to congratulate myself on my temporary escape, wrote one soldier, when I received a crushing blow on the side of my right knee, which knocked the leg from under me and threw me on my face as though a cannonball had taken off my leg. And indeed, that was my first impression. I had no time to mourn the loss of a good limb under that storm of bullets. So it's that moment. We've all experienced it. When you see a car crash, there's the impact, there's the smoke, there's the glass skittering across the pavement, and there's that moment where you just go, and you say, how bad is it? And every one of these soldiers, wounded, had that moment. And many of them thought they would die. We'll run into a couple of them tonight. They immediately concluded they would die. This soldier thought he had lost his leg. He had not. He would actually come back to this hospital later on. Many of the wounded here, and I have to mention this, could not get away. Immobilized, too deep in the forest, left there sometimes for days. And here at the Wilderness, of course, they confronted something that they had never confronted on battlefields, and that was fire. And that was especially so among the troops of the Union Second Corps. Most of the fires, virtually all of the forest fires, were along Route 621, along the Orange Plank Road. And soldiers caught in that position, one man wrote how he spent an hour, after seeing the flames in the distance, he spent an hour trying to pull himself around, clearing the leaves away from him until he had a 20-foot circle of just bare earth. He pushed away logs, cleared the leaves. 297 men died in Union field hospitals during the Battle of the Wilderness. Pretty remarkable out of probably 9,000 who were brought here. More than 200 men wounded died in the fires, according to the Union surgeons. Almost 10% of the men who died at the Battle of the Wilderness died in the fires here.